We arrived back in Ushuaia on Saturday the 8th of December 2012 after sailing through the Beagle Channel overnight. The channel was named after the ship HMS Beagle during its first hydrographic survey of the coasts of the southern part of South America, which lasted from 1826 to 1830. As soon as we docked, the maintenance crew were hard at work cleaning up the ship. The port was pretty busy and there were all kinds of Antarctic type ships berthed. Only 2 people got off the boat wearing shorts in this 10 degrees centigrade temperature: Woody, the expedition team boss from Australia, and myself. We saw a post office, so inquired about sending our heavy Antarctic gear back to New Zealand so we didn't have to cart them all around Peru, which was the next stage of our journey. Unfortunately, it was too expensive as everything had to go by air.
Can you come here a minute?
Which is really weird considering we're at a shipping port. Next we boarded the Rambo Sur for our Beagle Channel tour. Rambo Sur is a tour company contracted to Quark Expeditions, and they were the company that also organised our transfers to and from the airport.
Then you return back
Where we're going to be sailing by Ushuaia Bay and later by the Beagle Channel itself. Visit there Les Eclairs Lighthouse, Sea Lions Island and Bear Island. We'll be returning to the pier at 5 o'clock.
One of the passengers we were sitting next to was some sort of bird enthusiast and was travelling so she could put a tick in her book of the birds that she saw.
We start now our tour navigating Ushuaia Bay. Here you can have a panoramic view of the city. If you see now on the left side of the catamaran, near the line of the coast, there is a group of white buildings with red roofs. That's the Argentinian Naval Base. Among those buildings, with a pale yellow color on the walls and a smaller window, it is located Ushuaia's old prison, built by the prisoners in 1902 and closed in 1947 to change the penal colony profile attached to the city and motivate more people to come to live in this area. The creation of this institution was the first Argentine, remembering the first hoist of the national flag in 1884 after the arrival of an expedition in the South Atlantic Ocean commanded by Augusto Lacerre.
After all that blah 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 blah, the captain revved up his engines and we sped out and headed for our first point of interest. Ten minutes later, we were at our first rocky settlement. Although I took a lot of movie footage, a lot of it was not usable, particularly at high zoom setting, and this was because of the rocking motion of the catamaran, or as we would say it, the catamaran. It was just as well we took these still shots, otherwise this movie would have been even lower on the stars scale. Our catamaran moved from rockery to rockery, and after a while all the sea lions, shags and seagulls started to look the same, so we started taking pictures of ourselves. I don't know which is more interesting, photographing the wildlife or photographing the spectators, but anyway, here are some final memories of the Beagle Channel. Incidentally, Charles Darwin, the famous naturalist, came here to the Beagle Channel on the 29th of January 1833. You can imagine in those days what sort of trip that would have been. The next morning we disembarked from the Ocean Diamond and cleared customs and immigration. It was a weird experience walking on land again after getting used to the rolling Antarctic waters. Even though I'm in the hotel, I feel like the hotel's swaying.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, swaying.
Yeah, it does feel.
Funny, eh?
Obviously it's not.
No.
What do you think it is?
Yeah. Got the Hotel Villa Briscia to ourselves. This is peak season, it's pretty busy. Uploading some videos to YouTube. Hey, it's Christmas. There's a tree. That tree wasn't there last week.
No,
What? Last week, wasn't it? Oh, Christmas celebrations have started. Any further comments? Pretty boring holiday, isn't it?
Pretty nice holiday so far. Pretty good.
Most passengers did what we did, which is stayed an extra night in Ushuaia and fly out the next day. This photo is more of a reminder of how cold the toilet seats are. There's more about Ushuaia in episode 2 of this travel series. Sunday night, little town like Ushuaia. There's a traffic out there, traffic jam, look at them all. Ah, it's incredible. Look at all the cars and it's Sunday night, what are they doing? And look at them all, wow, look at that. Probably all going to church. Hey, there's a sword in my hamburger. Oh, I could fall on it. I'd never fall on it anyway.
Not your style.
Not my style, no. Somebody else can be the, what is it? The, what do they call it? What do they call it when they have a bomb on board on yourself? Oh yes, somebody else can be the suicide bomber. The La Cantina Blah Blah restaurant is famous for its Ushuaia king crab dish. Unfortunately, it was too expensive for us at $60 each a meal, so all we did was look at the crabs through the window. What great memories we had of Ushuaia, the Beagle Channel, our hotel, the restaurants, our fellow passengers, which included a Nigella Lawson lookalike from Australia. We finish with this view of the Beagle Channel as we fly out of Ushuaia.